Hi guys, I'm just going to try doing the Anzac Day biscuits with you. Okay, now I've assembled all my ingredients. So here I've got the rolled oats, flour, sugar. I'm going to have a go at using brown sugar because I like the flavour better. A bit of golden syrup, some baking soda. This is what the butter looks like, that much. Got to melt that. And I'm using, I didn't have any coconut, so I've got some coconut chips, so they're just going to have to do at the moment. And I'm also have got a bowl, a big bowl, and a measuring cup. That's my cup. Tablespoon for the golden syrup, and teaspoon for the baking soda. First of all, before I start, because it's COVID-19 stuff, so let's sanitize the hands with some handmade sanitizer that I made. Bit of hand wash, a lot of vodka, and there we go. Going to kill any germs that are on these hands. Okay, got to make sure that they're a bit dry. So first of all, I'm just going to actually put the butter and the golden syrup. Oh, and the other thing that I've got is a tray to put the bikkies onto when we cook them out. So I'm going to put the butter and the golden syrup to melt in the microwave because that might take me a few goes. So I'll bring it back into the camera here. So here we go, a tablespoon. I'm not used to measuring like this, so I'm sort of pretty good at guessing what an amount might be. It's a bit cold, the golden syrup. Nearly there. Okay, now I'll just give it a bit more of a squirt because I'm a bit light. That's probably about it by the time that empties out. Put that away. Might just give it a little bit more of a go. Just a little bit more. Come on, down you go. That'll take care of what I think I left in the spoon. So I'm just going to put that in the microwave behind me. Oops, take the butter out, it's already in there. And give it a bit of a whirl there. Now, let's start on the dry ingredients. So first of all, I'm going to go into the flour bin. I've already got a half a cup in here, so I've got to do 2 of these. So it's just ordinary plain flour, half a cup there, and here goes the other half a cup. There. That back in there, put the lid back on it. I'm a tidy cook usually. Okay, so now I'm taking the lid off the rolled oats, and we're going to put the pink cup in there and get us out a cupful of that. Cupful of those. Put the lid back on that. That out of the road too. And a cup of sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is a third of a cup, so I need 3 of these. I'm pretty bad at leaving my measuring cups and things. 2, whoops, and 3. Now you can just use ordinary sugar. I'm just using that because actually it was more of a pain to get the sugar for me. Now I'm going to have a bit of trouble getting this open because the sellotaped it down really well, so I'm probably going to have stuff everywhere. Might get the scissors out even. And get that open. So these are quite big, these coconut, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well on the camera, but I'll pour it into the cup. So I've got no idea what these are going to turn out like, but I'm one of those people who can just adapt things in the recipe and find other things to substitute. So there's my cup of coconut chips, and look, if I hold one up, you can see they're actually quite big. Hope they break down a bit. Okay, now in the meantime, I'm just going to flick the switch on my kettle to make sure I've got hot water, which I have. This is away. Let's have a look what we're doing here. It's pretty melted there. Should have got out a wooden spoon ready before, but I didn't. Here we go, wooden spoon. Beauty about using a wooden spoon is you can actually put this in the microwave too if I have to do it a bit more. Okay, so I'm stirring that up a bit. I should have, just needs to be a little bit longer, I think. I might just stand that spoon in there and give it another little couple of minutes, couple of seconds. 20 should do it. And in the meantime, get the baking soda ready. And that has to be measured out and dissolved in a bit of boiling water. Okay, so I'm just going to use this cup to put that in. So it's just a teaspoon. Be careful with the baking soda because you don't want to have any more than what you need to. So that'll affect the taste. But baking soda helps you to get the nice crispness and also the nice golden colour. I'll put that in there. Going to put a little bit of boiling water in here. I can't remember how much I said because I'm using my phone too. You can see that that's frothing up. And that'll do. Always add a bit more if I need to. And when that's dissolved, I'm going to add that into this mix here. Stir it, give it a bit of a stir. And then this is going to go into these ingredients in here, which I'll just give a bit of a basic mix to. So I'll just tip the bowl up so you can see it. Okay, get the lumps out of the brown sugar. Brown sugar's a bit more lumpier than white sugar. It doesn't have any lumps in it usually. So, and then we're going to just mix that up in there like that. Put that in there, that over there. And I'm going to give that a go, like that. Yeah, I hope I've used enough water. I forgot to have a look to see what the water ingredients were. Might be too much, eh? That's okay. If you end up with a mix that looks a little bit sloppy like mine does at the moment, that is not a problem. Because I'm going to show you what else you can do to just fix that problem up real quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to add a little bit more flour to it. Just a little bit. Maybe a bit more than that, Liz. Try that. Now, if you get hoha and you don't want to roll these into biscuits, you can actually press it into a tin and bake it like a square or a slice, and then you can cook it, and when it's cool, cut it into squares or oblongs, and you've got some nice, a nice square too. May not be quite as crunchy as the biscuits. I like the biscuits to be a little bit crunchy. Now you can see I'm having just a bit of a difficulty with getting this to the right consistency, so I hope you're not going to have that difficulty. The problem is if it's going to be too sticky, too sloppy, is they're going to run in your tray. Okay? They're going to run on your tray. Now, I think I might just try that, and we might just use a bit of flour on our hands so that we don't get it all over the place. Now, in my dish, I always use a bit of cooking paper because I don't want to have a dish to clean hard stuff off afterwards. So this is just a cheats way to help me just keep my dish looking nice and easy to clean afterwards. Okay? Now, next step is a bit messy and I hate getting my hands all yuck, but this cannot be helped. I'm getting myself a teaspoon and I'm going to get a teaspoon of these. Now it reckons that it makes 32, the recipe. Well, goodness knows if it's going to or not. Just roll those a little bit. Don't have to roll them, just sort of squeeze them into a shape. Put them on your paper. Space them out because they will spread a bit. And I'm going to actually get a little bit of flour to put on my hands in this. I'm going to have to use that. So I don't want it to be all yucky. And so we just do that. I'm only going to do a couple of them for a minute, and I just want to show you what else I'm going to do with them. Your fork. Okay, get that out of the road so you can see. Can you see those in there? So they look quite small, and I'm going to put a fork on them. Actually, I'll put that in there. Put a fork on them, and that'll press them down a bit and get a shape. Now I'm going to turn off at the moment, and I'll come back to you when I've got those done and when I've got them baked, okay?